अभी जितना बेसिक डिस्कस हुआ उसमें कहीं किसी को डाउट, कुछ दिक्कत?
नो सर।
अच्छा, सभी को वीडियो विजिबल है और उसमें जो वीडियो की वॉइस है वो ऑडिबल थी?
नहीं
नो
सर,
सर।
वाइस तो
ओके।
So here I am going to explain the lab experiments for Analog Communications Lab.
अभी इसकी वॉइस वीडियो की ऑडिबल है?
हाँ सर, सही है।
Venkat Rao from LBRC. So as a part of a virtual demonstration of lab experiments from our department, so here I am going to explain the lab experiments for Analog Communications Lab, and that too hardware experiments. So here I am going to explain the another experiment in the Analog Communication Lab, that is SSB, that is single sideband modulation. So this single sideband modulation is one of the modifications for amplitude modulation. So here the name indicates it is a single sideband modulation, means so at the output of the modulated signal it contains only a single sideband. So other sideband and the carrier both are eliminated or suppressed in this SSB modulation. So in this demo video I am going to explain what is a single sideband modulation and how it is different from amplitude modulation and DSB modulation, and also I will explain the difference in terms of mathematical equations and implementation and output waveforms, and after that I will explain the circuit connections and the kit connections, how do you generate the SSB modulation, and what is the relation between DSB and SSB modulation in terms of generation of the signal, and I will also show how the output waveforms are displayed in the CRO, and based on the output waveforms we will see how to understand the waveforms and how to analyze the waveforms. Okay, so before going to understand this particular kit and circuit connections and output waveforms, first of all you should have some knowledge on what is SSB modulation and what are the mathematical equations, and based on the mathematical equation only the circuit or IC connections are designed. So I will explain what is the SSB modulation and what is the mathematical equation for this. After that I will move on to the connections part. So before understanding this SSB modulation, first of all you should know what is the amplitude modulation. So here the amplitude modulation is nothing but the amplitude of the carrier is changed according to the amplitude of the message signal. For example, this is the message signal and this is the carrier signal. Then the AM output will be like the amplitude of the carrier is changed according to the message signal amplitude. So the amplitude of the carrier increases if the amplitude of message increases, and the amplitude of the carrier decreases if the message signal amplitude decreases, and it will repeat like this. So this is what AM output. So in this AM output, if you represent this signal in terms of mathematical equation, it will be like this. So the S of t is equal to AC cos 2 pi fct plus mu AC by 2 into cos 2 pi fc plus fm into t plus mu AC by 2 into cos of 2 pi fc minus fm into t. So as you all know that we have learned some theoretical knowledge and concepts related to amplitude modulation, DSB, SSB, etc. in your classes. So the same thing I have taken here. So here in the AM equation there are three parts. The first part is nothing but the carrier signal, that is AC cos 2 pi fct, and the second part is said to be, the second and third parts are said to be side bands. These two are nothing but side bands. This one Fc plus Fm component is called as upper sideband and Fc minus Fm component is called lower sideband. So this is the complete representation of amplitude modulation. But while demodulating the signal, we require only message signal. We require only message signal of component FM only. But in the amplitude modulated signal, instead of FM, there are different components are obtained. That is FC plus FM, FC minus FM, FC. Clearly, you can observe that in this part there is no FM, there is no message signal. So it is unwanted component. We should eliminate this. So if we eliminate this carrier component, then if we produce only upper sideband and lower sideband, then that is said to be DSB, that is double sideband suppressed carrier. Double sideband suppressed carrier. So if the carrier is suppressed, then some 30% or some percentage of the unwanted signal can be eliminated at the modulation process. Again, in the upper sideband and lower sideband, FC plus FM and FC minus FM, both these sidebands contain the message signal component. So here also it is containing FM, here also it is containing FM. That means in both the sidebands, message signal component is there. So that means by using any one of the sideband, we can able to demodulate the message signal. That means for the demodulation or for the modulation process, only one sideband is enough. That means if we can produce any one of the sideband only in the modulation process, that is said to be single sideband modulation. That means in single sideband modulation, it produces either LSB or USB, only either of these two only. For example, what is the equation for SSB? So in SSB equation, you may get either this component or this component multiplied with some constant value. Suppose this is some constant value into cos of 2 pi FC plus FM into T. If it is FC plus FM, then that is said to be upper sideband. So only SSB output contains only one sideband, that is USB. Or you may get lower sideband, that is FC minus FM component. Of course, if you can expand this, suppose if you expand cos of 2 pi FC plus FM, cos A plus B, that is cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. Or if you expand this cos A minus B, you may get another expansion like this. So based on this equation, our circuit is, our SSB IC circuit and kit is designed. So based on this circuit equation only, we are going to connect. Okay. Now once again look at this equation. There are two components, cos components and sin components. This is carrier and this is message. Once again, this is carrier and this is message. That means one message, one carrier, and another message and carrier. So therefore, there are four components. Four components are four signals are required in order to generate SSB waveform. So how these four signals are given here? So look at this circuit diagram. So in the circuit diagram, as I mentioned in the equation, there are two message signals and two carrier signals must be required. So here, this is what the message signal part. So message signal 1, message signal 2, and this is the carrier signal part, carrier signal 1 and carrier signal 2. So like this, based on these four components, we can able to generate that mathematical equation. So this is what the mathematical equation. This can be generated based on these four input parameters. For example, let us say this is cos 2 pi FMT and this is FM plus 90 degrees. That is, for this, if you apply 90 degrees phase shift, this cos becomes sin. Similarly, this is considered as 2 pi FCT, cos 2 pi FCT. If it applies to 90 degrees phase shift, it becomes sin 2 pi FCT. That means this is from these two inputs, one is a sinusoidal, other one is cos. One is sin, other one is cos. Okay. For example, in this equation, so cos 2 pi FCT, cos 2 pi FMT plus 2 sins. So like that means this is cos 2 pi FMT, cos 2 pi FCT. So from these two, if you multiply this, so here multiplication means a DSB generator or a balanced modulator. So these two are multiplied here, generate one component. Similarly, sin 2 pi FMT, sin 2 pi FCT are multiplied here based on balanced modulator or DSB generator, then another component will come. If we add these two, you will get SSB output as a upper sideband. Of course, if you use a different subtractor, then you will get a again SSB output but with a lower sideband. So this is the circuit connection process and the generation of SSB output based on this or mathematical equation what we have learned in the classes. Now I am going to start the connections. First, observe the message signal in the CRO. First observe the message signal in the CRO. There we can clearly observe the message signal. Similarly, another message signal also can be observed. Similarly, two carrier signals can be observed. Okay, this is what the carrier signal because it is a high frequency. So now I am going to connect this. How can you connect? Based on the mathematical equation what I have explained earlier. So based on that connection, based on that equation you can connect. So first connect without phase shift component, that is 0 degrees component, to the one balanced modulator, and connect 90 degrees phase shift components to another balanced modulator. That means you can say that these two are cos and these two are sine components. So that these cos components are product and output is getting at the output of DSB generated. That means two DSB outputs are generated here. You can clearly observe the two DSB outputs here. This is one DSB output. So slightly adjust this. Slightly adjust this time division and volt per division knobs so that we will get a DSB waveform. So the DSB waveform must be having equal peaks. Then only it is said to be a balanced modulator output or DSB output. So here also once again check the another DSB output. So once again this is also having equal peaks waveform. So if you closely look at this, inside these envelopes there will be some sine waves oscillating inside this. Next, connect this two DSB components to the adder. Connect these two DSB components to the adder, and finally observe the SSB output. If you connect the final SSB output, so it look like something like a square type waveform, because these two are the DSB waveforms. So both are summed up together with respect to the instantaneous time value. So after the summation you will get another type of waveform which is a single sideband waveform. So which is similar to a sinusoidal waveform or a triangular waveform, because at the output it will contain only single sideband only, single band only. So this is what the SSB output. So this is the process of connections. And if you want to observe the demodulated signal, then you need to connect this output to the this is what the demodulator part. So simply you will connect the demodulator output along with, since it is a coherent detection. So as I explained in the DSB output or DSB experiment, in the coherent detection you must connect modulator output along with carrier signal. you can connect any carrier, no problem. Okay, so along with the carrier what you are using in the input, that carrier you must connect to the demodulation along with the modulator output, then only that is said to be coherent detection. Finally, if you connect this AR probe to the output, you will get demodulated output. So connect this also, demodulator output to the low pass filter. Finally, after the low pass filter operations, you will get a perfect sine wave at the output of the demodulation. So this is what the demodulated output of SSB. So similarly, this is the demodulation output. So we need to compare this demodulation output to the message signal. So the message signal frequency and the demodulation signal frequency must be same, but of course the amplitude can be reduced. So this is the complete explanation of SSB modulation. What is SSB modulation? What are the mathematical equations? How to understand the equations and how to convert that equations into circuit layout. And based on the mathematical equation, how you are connected the circuit diagrams and kit, etc. Everything I have explained. And this is what the single sideband modulation and demodulation. Thank you.
एक्सपेरिमेंट में किसी को कुछ डाउट?
No, sir.
आज 4/4 की ट्यूट भी है ना?
Yes, sir.
फिलहाल अपनी अटेंडेंस नोट कर दो. श्रेयस, रोल नंबर 104.
Yes, sir.
106. 107. श्रुति वाजपेयी. Sorry,
Present,
Shruti
sir.
Chaurasia.
Present, sir.
108. 109. Shubham.
Present, sir.
Shubham Singh. 110. 1110. शुभेंद्र. सिद्धार्थ वर्मा. सिद्धार्थ अपना वीडियो ऑन करो. ये बताओ क्या डिफरेंस होता है DSBSC मॉड्यूलेशन और SSBSC मॉड्यूलेशन? आवाज नहीं आ रही बेटा सिद्धार्थ तुम्हारी. हम्म
सर नहीं पता है सर।
क्यों भाई, इतनी देर से हम सत्यनारायण की कथा बता रहे थे। हम्म ये आए बैठे प्रसाद दिए और चले गए। अच्छा, एम्पलीट्यूड मॉड्यूलेशन क्या होता है? वीडियो ऑन रखो। हम्म बेटा पढ़ाई कर लो, फिर वही होगा कि पढ़ाई ऑनलाइन है इसलिए पढ़े नहीं है, अभी हम मौज काट रहे थे और पेपर जब आए तो कुछ समझ नहीं आया, है ना। चलो करो ऑफ अपना वीडियो। सूर्यांश, सैयद, ताहा, साहिबा, तन्मय,
Yes, sir.
त्रिशु, तुषार, तुषार श्रीवास्तव, उल्लास, उमंग, उत्कर्ष।
Yes, sir.
हाँ उत्कर्ष, अपना वीडियो ऑन करो। वाह। क्या होता है बेटा डीएसबीएससी सिग्नल? फुल फॉर्म क्या होता है डीएसबीएससी का?
Sir, dual sideband carrier was carrier suppression.
कैरियर सप्रेशन। अच्छा, क्या डिफरेंस होता है एसएसबीएससी और डीएसबीएससी में?
सर डीएसबी में हम लोग सर दो जो साइड बैंड होते हैं दोनों को सर ट्रांसमिट करते हैं, और एसएसबी में सर सिंगल साइड बैंड को ट्रांसमिट करते
ठीक है बेटा, अपना वीडियो ऑफ कर दो। कोई और दिक्कत कहीं कुछ?
हैं। नहीं सर।
125 वर्तिका, विकल्प, विकास 127,
Yes, sir.
विकास ओझा, विशाल,
Yes, sir.
विशाल अपना वीडियो ऑन करो। भाई तुमको
Yes,
तो
sir.
कॉस ए कॉस बी का फॉर्मूला नहीं आ रहा था आज, हैं?
इसका ध्यान नहीं आ रहा था वो भी।
अच्छा, बाकी एम्पलीट्यूड मॉड्यूलेशन क्या होता है, कुछ पता है?
एम्पलीट्यूड मॉड्यूलेशन कैरियर सिग्नल्स को सर ट्रांसमिट करने के लिए यूज होता
कैरियर सिग्नल को ट्रांसमिट करते हैं कि मैसेज सिग्नल को ट्रांसमिट करते हैं?
है। मैसेज सिग्नल को कैरियर सिग्नल के थ्रू ट्रांसमिट।
क्या चेंज करते हैं कैरियर सिग्नल में? क्या करते हैं? कैरियर सिग्नल को पकड़ते हैं, मैसेज सिग्नल को उस पर बैठा देते हैं?
नो सर।
फिर कैसे कैसे एम्पलीट्यूड मॉड्यूलेशन होता है? हम्म अच्छा, पिछले 10 दिन जब सस्पेंशन था क्लास का, तो क्या कर रहे थे? घर में कोई हेल्थ
ऐसा
इशू तो नहीं था?
सब मेजर कोई नहीं।
तो फिर किताब खोल के या सब्जेक्ट खोल के कभी देखा था क्या पढ़े, क्या पढ़ाएंगे, क्या हुआ है, क्या नहीं हुआ? तो सिंपली एम्पलीट्यूड मॉड्यूलेशन में हमें देखो, हाँ, जब भी ट्रांसमिशन करना है तो हमें भेजना क्या होगा? मैसेज सिग्नल भेजना होगा, अपना मैसेज भेजना होगा ना। करियर से हमें क्या मतलब? जब तुम अपने घर में अगर पहले टाइम पे जब चिट्ठी भेजी जाती थी, तो डाकिये से मतलब नहीं रखा जाता था। जो चिट्ठी भेजी गई वो इम्पोर्टेंट होती थी, डाकिया इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं होता था, है ना। तो करियर सिग्नल यहाँ पे वही पोस्टमैन है जो तुम्हारे मैसेज सिग्नल को कैरी करके ले जा रहा है ना। अब उसको हम कैसे कैरी करवाते हैं? तो उसके लिए हम क्या करते हैं, करियर सिग्नल का एम्पलीट्यूड में वेरिएशन कराते हैं विद रिस्पेक्ट टू मैसेज सिग्नल। जैसे जैसे मैसेज सिग्नल में वेरिएशन आ रहे हैं, उसी के अकॉर्डिंग हम कैरियर सिग्नल के एम्पलीट्यूड में वेरिएशन कराते हैं। ठीक, जब एम्पलीट्यूड में करियर सिग्नल के एम्पलीट्यूड में वेरिएशन हो रहा है, दैट मींस एम्पलीट्यूड मॉड्यूलेशन हो रहा है। ठीक, चलो ऑफ करो वीडियो, कुछ पढ़ाई वढ़ाई करो। 131 विवेक।
प्रेजेंट सर।
अब प्रेजेंट हो गए आप? चलो भैया वीडियो ऑन करो। तो हाँ, प्रेजेंट से तुरंत एब्सेंट भी हो गए क्या विवेक? विवेक साहू, जेबा परवीन,
Present, sir.
अनुष्का जायसवाल,
Present, sir.
सेजधर, शिवम तिवारी।
यस सर।
तो सभी लोगों को गूगल क्लासरूम पे वो लैब मैनुअल अपलोड की गई है, मिल गई?
Yes, sir.
तो अब तुम्हारा काम ये है कि लैब मैनुअल से जो तुम्हारा पहला एक्सपेरिमेंट है उसमें डीएसबी ऑब्लिक एसएसबी एससी, ठीक है, उसका जो थ्योरी पार्ट, प्रिकॉशन सॉरी प्रोसीजर छोड़ के जितना पार्ट है वो कंप्लीट कर लोगे। रिजल्ट्स के लिए तुम्हें वेव फॉर्म लगेगी, तो जो वेव फॉर्म तुम्हारी रिजल्ट में आनी है वो लास्ट में ऐड कर लेना। ठीक है, जब हम लोग लैब ओपन होंगी तो वहां से जैसे भी एक्सपेरिमेंट होगा, जो भी जैसे भी की जाएंगी, तो उनका तुम्हें ग्राफ बेसिकली प्लॉट करके उस पर लगाना होगा। ठीक, तो वो लास्ट में ग्राफ बाद में ऐड कर लेना, बाकी चीजें कंप्लीट कर लेना। और नेक्स्ट टर्न पे जब भी लैब होगी, जो भी नेक्स्ट मंडे को जो लैब होगी, उसमें सेकंड एक्सपेरिमेंट होगा प्लस वाइवा भी होगा। और ये जितने लोग ये गायब हो रहे हैं, इनको इन्फॉर्म कर दो बेटा, प्रॉपर अटेंडेंस दी जा रही है, दिक्कत होगी आगे जाके, इसलिए ये काम मत करो। ठीक है? चलो अभी कुछ देर का ब्रेक ले लो, फिर नेक्स्ट हम अभी लिंक फॉरवर्ड कर देंगे क्लास। ठीक है?
ओके।
ठीक है, अभी मीटिंग एंड करते हैं।